Hi everyone, my name is Kirsten Joseph. I am an ecologist and collaborating author with Untamed Science. This here is a small author's note on my recent article, Is Natural History Really Dying? Now, I felt that I wanted to write this article because of a personal observation I had. Anytime I was doing natural history research, from my undergrad to now, looking for behaviors, I was finding that all of this information seemed really old to me. As well, I wasn't exactly hearing natural history as a buzzword in science. Now that with this kind of ever-growing concern that we have that people are detaching from nature a little bit made me really start thinking about natural history's place in science and society. Now this specifically started when I was doing some research on some different invertebrates from the Amazon in Ecuador. And I kept coming across the same problem that there are so many groups, certain species, even families that we have no information on their behavior, on what they eat, on what they interact with. Now, of course, this is fair. This is a really large, diverse group, but I still had this concern here that we're not putting the time or the resources and the energy into these basic natural history observations that are so important, taking the time to go out and do these experiments that are really key to understanding the base of these complex systems that we're trying to understand. As well, along with this took me back to my undergrad when a postdoc in my lab where I was doing my honors thesis was really frustrated with the conversations she's had with people saying that natural history isn't a valid science, that it's, an amateur's sort of day out in the woods. And all of this together really got me interested in looking into this debate. Now, of course, science follows trends like anything else, but I think it's really important that we remember the place that natural history has in science, in biology, and especially in ecology, that it's really important for us to understand these things that we're studying in their environment. However, in saying all this, after I started researching this topic, I did realize two things. The first, I didn't realize how big this debate had actually been before. That was really interesting to me. And then secondly, I did come across the conclusion that I don't think natural history is quite as bad off as I thought it was initially. Now, in saying this, it is so important that we do not forget natural history's place and that we keep pushing to make sure that it is an important, recognized science, and that young scientists, mature scientists, and people in general are interested in understanding nature close up and face to face. However, I think that the technology that we have and all the different resources that are becoming available to scientists and the public alike are really going to help natural history be better than it ever has been before. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my note and reading my article if you've had a chance. If you have any comments or feedback, or you'd just like to have a conversation, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram. I would definitely love to keep this conversation going. Till next time.